fans, this is Jeremy, this is Jets Chaos, and Bryce Huff is the invisible man. So was JD right not to sign him? Now, look, I know what you're all saying. You're saying it's only 2 games. How could I be saying this in only 2 games? Well, what's funny is the first group of Jet fans are going to scream and yell angrily that it's only 2 games. You know who you are, the guys who are going to right away say, no, JD is still bad for not re-signing Huff. And the same people who said this defensive line on the Jets stinks, the Jets stink, it's the same team, they stink from 1 game. You said it from 1 game against the 49ers in Santa Clara. You said it in 1 game that defense is trash, the team is trash. So you can determine that the entire Jets defense is awful. The defensive line stinks. But after 2 games of complete invisibility, he did like a magic trick, and he made himself disappear. It's not only that he's invisible. It's not like he's not getting pressures or sacks. No tackles, no assists, nothing. He's not even in the stat line from last night's game. You wouldn't know he played. In 100 years from now, there'll be no record that Bryce Huff played in Philadelphia versus Atlanta. And worse than that, watch the last touchdown, the game-winning touchdown from Atlanta, where they walked down the field. Huff wasn't on the field for almost the entire drive. Why aren't the Eagles even using him? And then they bring him down because finally there's an incomplete pass, so there's time to do substitutions. He comes in. Everybody on the field is exhausted. They went down in 4 plays. It's going full speed. Everybody's huffing and puffing. Huff, pass rush specialist, comes in against the right tackle who's working his tail off, right? Running down the field and working, breathing heavily. And what does Huff do? He gets brought around the wheelhouse and thrown to the ground like a rag doll. Watch it yourself. He was completely dominated. I know the chaos is back. Look, I'm not a Bryce hater, but I had to hear a lot of people scream and yell about how bad JD is for letting Huff go. And I know it's only 2 games, but will it be 3 games or 4 games until we get to say it safely that the guy is not the same without the Jets coaching staff and without this scheme? I don't know, man. To me, it seems the same. Get the freaking quarterback, but he doesn't seem to be able to do it. He might get 3 sacks next week and make me look really stupid. It could happen. But for right now, I'm going to enjoy this. And I'm going to ask you, if you say it's only 2 games, but you're the same person who is judging the Jets on 1 game, tell me how that's not hypocritical. It's hypocritical. Tell me in the comments that it's not hypocritical. Anyway, we got to think about New England. So jet up, baby, because it's ours. We're going 2-1. And then we're going to beat Denver when I'm there live and go 3-1. Go Jets, baby. Subscribe to the channel. It's right there or it's right there. And for Pete's sake, like the video.